So you're thinking of buying a home in Exhibition Park?
But you want to know the good, the bad, the pros, the cons, the yin, the yang, everything there is to know about Exhibition Park in Guelph, Ontario? Well, we've got the goods for you. So the cool thing about Exhibition Park is that it's located just northwest of downtown Guelph.
It's this beautiful 33-acre park that we are standing in right now. And this is the main feature of this neighborhood. The houses that surround it are beautiful and historical and just has an amazing sense of community, right, Anita?
Yeah, well, it's a natural sense of community when historic homes built 150 years ago, all come off of the streets off of Exhibition Park. So this Exhibition Park is a natural place for community. So Exhibition Park is one of the most requested neighborhoods that we get for people relocating to Guelph because they're looking for a sense of charm, some history, and an in-building, like a natural sense of community.
In this video, we're going to talk about everything you need to know about living in Exhibition Park. The pros, the cons, everything. So stick around to the end and you will find out what it's like to live in Exhibition Park.
Because it's at the end that we're going to give you the cons, why you wouldn't want to live in a beautiful place like this. Because I can't even think of one.
I think there's a couple. Stick around to the end and you'll find out. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know more about the current market in Guelph, you make sure that you tap the bell so you're getting notifications about what's going on in the current market. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Jenna McDonnell and I am here with my partner, Anita Van Rootselaar, and we are with the Guelph Area Living team with Remax Hallmark. We get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking to make a smooth move into Guelph, Ontario. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, you be sure to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and we'd be happy to help you make a smooth move into Guelph, Ontario. So we are going to talk about the pros and the cons today, so let's get into it. All right, so what do you think is pro number one, Anita, about the Exhibition Park neighborhood?
For me, the very first pro about Exhibition Park neighborhood is the fabulous, fabulous community feel. I mean, when you have a 30-acre park dead center in the middle of this historic community, things just naturally happen. Did you know that block parties are a thing here?
Block parties?
Yep.
They do those still?
They do. And the other thing that happens, one of the things that I really love, because I'm a bit of a foodie, is that the food trucks end up in Exhibition Park quite often. You know, every kind of good food truck.
You know, now that I think about it, there's always something going on in Exhibition Park. Yep. The last time I was here with my son for a little picnic, they just opened up a shipping container full of activities and kids came running from everywhere. So this is definitely somewhere that I think families will want to be.
If anything, families will want to be here just for these wide open spaces. It gives so much room for the kids to play. And just earlier, as we were recording this video, we just saw a dog running with its owner, master, just having a good time in the park. Who doesn't love a good park? As we mentioned earlier, the location of Exhibition Park is slightly northwest of the downtown core. It is really easy to walk or bike or stroll down to the downtown attractions. And those attractions would be things like the Saturday Farmers Market, the Sleeman Center where the Guelph Storm play, the River Run Center for all of your arts, and of course, the Guelph Central Station where you'll want to catch your GO or your Via.
Do you know what I love about this neighborhood, Anita?
Tell me.
It is not a cookie cutter neighborhood.
No, I'd agree with you there.
These homes are all uniquely their own. They all have their own little personality, and that's what I love about it.
The history, the charm, the beauty of Exhibition Park, it sometimes can be overwhelming to even find the right words. But if that's what you are looking for in a home, because that is who you are in your essence, then you will want to live in Exhibition Park, Guelph, Ontario.
Anita and I were just saying how when we came here, there's something that we find new every single time. The streets are just full of charm. And that is one great pro about Exhibition Park neighborhood.
The other pro would be is if you don't actually live in Exhibition Park and you wanted to know more about Guelph and its roots and where it started, take yourself down to Exhibition Park, walk some of these amazing neighborhoods, and take a look at the unique, charming homes. The closer you get to the park, the more the price value, the more charming they are. But we can sum it up and just say that the very roots of Guelph, they start here in Exhibition Park. Whew, it is a hot day in Guelph today.
It is, but it's gorgeous out here, and especially on this street here in Exhibition Park. So let's talk about another con about Exhibition Park. And this con is not exactly about Exhibition Park itself, but more about the age of homes in Exhibition Park. So as I always like to tell clients, it's great to live in an old and charming house, but those old and charming houses, they need work.
Yeah, regular maintenance. Just figure some of these houses are 125, 150 years old. So you're going to have to build in a budget for some of your capital expenses, potentially roofs, windows, doors. If you wanted to build out the basement space, you're going to do some waterproofing. But every single dollar that you spend in a gorgeous place like Exhibition Park in these beautiful homes is worth every dollar that you spend. The one other con to pay attention to is historical designation. There are lots of these beautiful homes that are so original to Guelph that they will have historical designation. So you'll need to get yourself to the city of Guelph, check to see if it's on the registry, and if you want to make any reservations, you'll have to be following their guidelines as well. So one of the cons, and there aren't many in my opinion, of living in Exhibition Park are the home values. The home values in Exhibition Park are slightly higher than the average home values in Guelph. But you know, enough people call us to relocate to Exhibition Park for us to understand that people are okay paying slightly higher than the average because they're looking for charm, they're looking for a location, they're looking for history, and they're looking for a sense of community. So Jenna, one of the cons about Exhibition Park is not all that obvious, and it's the con of commutability.
Ah, yes. There are only about two ways to get into this neighborhood. One is by coming up the center of Guelph via Gordon, which changes names a couple times along the way, which is Brock Road, Woolwich, Gordon. But that is one way. So you're coming through the city and it's stoplight after stoplight after stoplight. The other way is the Hanlon Expressway, which is not so much of an express because it does have stoplights. They are working on it.
Infrastructure. Where don't we live where they're improving the infrastructure? So if you're coming from the GTA, there are two exits on the 401. Jenna mentioned one, the Brock Road exit north. But then if you travel a little further west, you'll get the Highway 6 north called the Hanlon Expressway. If you are looking to go north, then you're going to take that 6 and you're going to continue north, and it's going to take you all the way up to Owen Sound and beautiful Manitoulin Island. But getting to this specific neighborhood in Guelph, while not hugely problematic, except when they're working on construction, it's fairly direct inside of the city. But if you are a homeowner that really values your travel time, you may want to reconsider Exhibition Park as a place for you and your family to live.
We trust you found this video helpful. And if you're a resident of Exhibition Park and you're watching this, we want to hear from you. Pop it in the comments and let us know what you love about living in Exhibition Park. Or maybe what you don't love.
What we do know is that every family situation is different, and our goal is to find the best fit for you and your family.
So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or shoot us a text. And we'd be happy to hop on a Zoom call and we can talk about
everything there is to know about Exhibition Park or living in Guelph, Ontario.
I'm Jenna, and this is my partner Anita. And we would be happy to help you make a smooth move into Guelph, Ontario.